Hello, State Senator John Kavanagh here for yet another edition of Kavanagh's Corner. And I have bad news, good news, and no news. So let's do the bad news first. As I expected, the governor has vetoed my school shower bill. That was a bill that said that the large group showers in our school systems had to be restricted to members of the same biological sex, with an exception made for transgender students who would be provided with a private facility of their own, in order to spare students of being in the same shower naked next to members of the opposite sex. I had hoped that the governor would sign this because this was part of my last year's bill, where I also included locker rooms and overnight school trips and restrooms. She vetoed that. I thought maybe she'll at least protect the privacy of our students in a very intimate shower situation, but she didn't. So just going to have to wait 2 years until we have a Republican governor and I can get such a bill passed. So that is the bad news. The good news is that the governor signed my political campaign sign bill, which protects the roadside signs during political campaigns, during all political campaigns. As you may be well aware, the law says that prior to a primary and general election, municipalities cannot remove campaign signs from the side of the road if they are not a safety hazard. Now, everybody thought that applied to all elections, including off-date elections like school bond elections and sanitary district elections and the like. Well, we discovered in Fountain Hills, when the town started taking down signs for and against the school bond, that the current law, because it used the words primary and general election, only applied to the single primary held every 2 years, usually in July or August, and the single general election in November. All the other elections were not covered, and those signs could be removed. So I amended the law to replace primary and general with election. So now, in these small elections, people will still be able to put up signs expressing support or opposition to the measures or candidates. And in addition, the small elections need to be more prominent with signs because nobody knows they're happening. So maybe it'll even increase voter turnout. So that's the good news. The no news is the budget. Still no news on the budget. I'm the appropriations chair in the Senate. Normally, we would be almost concluding the budget. We would have first had agreement between House and Senate Republicans on a unified budget. We would then negotiate with the governor, and usually after 2-3 weeks, we'd have a final product to take back to the members to be voted on. Not this year and not last year. Well, I should say last year actually went fairly quickly, although the governor got into trouble with her Democrat members because the budget was really very Republican. This year, the governor appears to be gun shy, and she did not even want to talk about the budget for the first couple of months of session, saying that she wanted to wait until the April revenue numbers come in. That would be the amount of money that we could spend, which, by the way, currently means that we're going to have to cut the budget about $1.8 billion because of revenue shortfalls. Well, she still is hardly engaging. Again, I think the Democrats are the dog that caught the car and now don't know what to do, because they spent the last 16 years criticizing the Republican budgets when we had to cut spending, like during the recession. You're claiming that they would never do that. Now they're in power, and now they've got to do that. And again, they're the dog that caught the car. So hopefully, as the deadline for the end of the budget year, which is June 30th, looms larger and larger, the governor will in fact start to move and we can get the state budget done. And I'll keep you posted on that. And that's it for this issue of Kavanagh's Corner. Thanks for watching.